you eat fresh fruit in your dream, or even dry fruits, and fruits are sweets, that could mean that you will be blessed, you will get knowledge or money. Even if you eat a sour tasting fruit in your dream and you like eating sour tasting fruits, it suits your taste buds, then it could also mean blessings, gaining knowledge, or money. But if you don't like eating sour or tasting fruit, then it could mean, and you have that in dream, it could mean you might be having unlawful earnings, or you might get sick. Or if you eat or drink any product that is made out of fruit, that could mean you might be, that might mean debts, or you might face some challenges in foreign country. If you have a fruit that you like the most, you will be getting profits. Um, if you eat a food that's huge, that could also represent a huge earnings. Uh, but if you eat a fruit without seeds or hull in a dream, it could mean a huge success and lawful earnings. Also, if one sees a tree that usually bears fruit in warm weather, having fruits in winter, that tree, it means that the person who is seeing that dream will be making a business deal with an associate that will end up wasting his money or time. If you pluck a fruit from a tree uh, other than its own in a dream, it could mean a brother-in-law, an honest partner, or a profitable partnership. If you see wild berries in the mountains or prairies in a dream, represents abilities and knowledge that's given by God, and no other teacher has claim in it. Figs in a dream represent the best of fruits in a dream. If you see fresh fruits in a dream, it means money that doesn't last, while dried fruit represents savings. Uh, Fruits for a poor person in a dream mean prosperity, and for a rich, their wealth will increase more. If one has too much fruits in a dream, it means that that person will be known for his or her good deeds. Eating fruits um, that are not in season, it means prosperity and comfort. Uh, the fruits that are imported and you eat in a dream, they represent their country of origin. Uh, Fruits in a dream also mean one's wife, children, business, exchanging knowledge, good deeds, weddings, recovering from sickness or recovering from lost money, family reunion. Um, Grapes in a dream means wine, and watermelon represents the alcoholic beverage which is fermented from its juices. Uh, if you pick a fruit that fell from a tree in a dream, means leading a fight against righteous person. If you see a green color fruit, it could mean wealth, which will be of no benefits. to the observer. If you see a yellow colored fruit such as apples, apricots, pears, saffron, and that could mean the dreamer might uh, get sick. Um, and if you see pickled fruit in a dream means corruption, emulating evil people, wasting one's money foolishly, or breaking promise. Pickled fruit in mustard in a dream means speaking the truth at an inappropriate time, or speaking the truth then meeting with rejection. Um, if you see a tree that don't have fruits, that don't grow fruits, they could symbolize a person uh, who don't have any sort of benefit for others. Um, if you see mm, apricot in your dream, it is also said that an apricot tree in a dream represents a hypocrite person because yellow in a dream means illness and hypocrisy is an illness. An apricot tree in a dream also represents a wealthy woman. Plucking apricots from a tree in a dream also could mean marrying such a woman. Uh, Harvesting any fruit bearing tree in season in a dream means pleasures, work, except for the mulberry tree, for here it means toiling, hardships, or waste of time. If you see in your dream that you're plucking apricots for an apple tree in a dream means it impressing unjust rules upon others. In general, a yellow colored fruit in a dream signifies illness. A sour tasting fruit in a dream signifies distress and sorrow. Apricot in a dream also signifies fear, bringing things under control. Things is turning to normal, or it could even mean pleasant gains. Um, if you see a sour pomegranate you eat in dream, it means that the dreamer will uh, uh, afflicted with grief and sorrow. The same applies to any sour fruit. If that sour taste fruit doesn't suit your own taste buds. Um, if you see a quince, that's also a fruit. It denotes sickness. However, if a sick person eats this fruit in dream, it means that he will recover from his sickness. If a governor eats quince in his dreams, it means that the governor will achieve his goals. If a healthy person eats in his dream, it means that he will receive spiritual guidance. Merchant eats quince in his dream, it means prosperity. Extracting juice from quince in a dream could mean undertaking a business trip or reaping good benefits from one's venture. A quince tree in a dream represents a prudent, discreet, and a firm man from whom no one can benefit, or it could represent a wild person. A green quince in a dream is bitter than a yellow one. And if you see a jujube, a jujube fruit in a dream, it represents a noble and strong, cheerful person who benefits people at large and who is firm and patient in the face. Um, Sucking the juice of a jujube fruit in a dream means gaining power. In a dream, jujube fruit also represents the fingers of a woman who had applied henna to her hands for a wedding or for a religious ceremony. But if you see a fruit salesman in your dream, um, The fruit salesman represents a trustworthy person who interested with people's money and confidentiality. In dream interpretation, a fruit salesman also represents a good person unless he takes money for his fruits. Um, Seeing a fruit salesman in a dream is also, it could mean, um, is also interpreted as listening to a worthwhile lecture or listening to a touching sermon or hearing an official report from the government delivered by a special announcer, or it could mean marriage, children, money, and worthwhile efforts.